meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards.
New season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Now a seventh-round surprise from a year ago. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Here's Pacheco once again. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Now here's Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Time now for a look at the Lions draft class, CD. And they may have gotten some questions about where they pick guys, but really make no mistake, this class continues to help bolster that new identity in Detroit.
They are all fits for what they're building there in the Motor City. I think they could. Travis Kelce! And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelce, 41 yards.
And the Chiefs are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll go with a rookie from Alabama. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Goff now looking to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Now Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 46 yards. And the Lions are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0, like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings us 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Complete. The tight end Kelsey. And down inside the 15 he goes. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And it's caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37. Well, this is a tough spot for these Lions on the road in Arrowhead to start the year. But it's also, you'd have to say, Charles, a showcase opportunity for them because this is a team that historically hasn't got. Here's a diving catch right side. 23 yards the pickup there.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers, and you know you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your toughness. That explains your toughness right there, because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
Working his way in there that time, Melvin Ingram to make the stop. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. from the gun. Here's Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here.
Patterson's kick is good.
And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. KC's offense ready to take over.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. An entertaining start to this one. More to come.
Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
As they've got it as we resume action.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now it's Mahomes again.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. On 1st down, Mahomes.
Open man right side is Rice.
Touchdown!
Rashee Rice
Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown of his NFL debut. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely, no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
2 minutes going by, 2nd quarter. Throwing on 3rd, Goff.
That is caught. He's going to have the 1st down and then some.
Touchdown, Detroit. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 75 yards.
And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now 21-17.
Lions 17.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it.
And now here comes Kansas City.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything in the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way
start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Dancing away at the 35. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 44 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. On the out route, he finds Hardman. And Hardman's going to pick up a Chiefs first down as he's brought down at the 16. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more severe. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's first and 10 from the 45. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, poor decision there. That's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at the 141. He's certainly not afraid to take some chances downfield. Now it gets paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Mahomes now on first down. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 47 yards. And the Chiefs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit Lions getting set for another series here. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 28 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 26-yard line. A shotgun snap for gone. A short one here caught by McBride. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Drops throw going into the hands of Williams. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 2nd down, here's Goff. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. It'll go as a sack for a loss of a yard, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with Gibbs. He's going to be very close to a 1st down. Good running, but looks like he's a yard short. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Gibbs. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run-blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 4-yard line.
A run with a fullback. It's Ben Mason. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's got a full head of steam. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. A big play there just before halftime. 74 yards. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are able to add on to their 1st half lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the route is on here in this 1st half. This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this 1st half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's got this to Williams, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
Now a play fake, and it's Goff. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A final shot before break here. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up on the drill sweep. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Open man right side is Tony. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points in the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Here's Goff. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Pacheco gets it up the gut. A little juke. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 27 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Gibbs will try and pick it up. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. A run here on 1st down with Reynolds. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. George Karlaftis, the man to bring him down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now Goff on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Michael Dana now with his 2nd sack here on opening night. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Well, getting close to the end zone, and you know that rookie wants the ball back. He's looking for his first career touchdown.
He certainly is, and you just wonder with the coaching staff, is it trust in him this early? Or are they trying to get him going, give him confidence early in his NFL career? Either way, they want him to score.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. Long way to go.
They need to reward that defense. A goal line stand, they've got to make that stand up themselves, right? Give the defense a chance to catch their breath on the sidelines. At least get 2 first downs. 3 would be better. Change field position. Let them catch their breath.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
That's complete to Tony.
Evades the tackler, and now some space.
He's still on his feet. Kadarius Toney.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Kadarius Toney.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. The 71 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one.
On 1st and 10, Goff.
Short one here, caught by McBride.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Chiefs are going to take over at the 41.
I tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Again, it's Pacheco.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
That'll be caught by Tony.
It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Breaks the tackle. He's got room third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Travis Kelce with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Chiefs are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. Now another mistake after the interception there. Guys, you look up at the scoreboard and they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. He connected on his first, this from 41. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And now here is another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A handoff now for Pacheco. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 141 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. On first down, they go back to Pacheco. He will push his way down to about the 14. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Here's Pacheco once again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Butker on for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was finished off by the 14-yard touchdown run. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Time for another look at this Lions offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Goff. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Goff now looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soaking hot tub after this one. He's going to under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. One last throw here for Goff. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5. And they will not get the 2 points here, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. And that will be a...
The players on your team quickly upgrade your team at the end of each. This is the player card. Here are our players. This player has a zone ability. This